in Q1. So here comes Sargent. He's headed through the final chicane now. There's Zhou Guanyu in the very back. Perez is in P10. He's safe, pretty much, but only by 5 positions. Sargent, he's going to come to the line. Can he improve? No. Yes, he can. P18, but he's out. Hulkenberg, what can he do? The Alpine coming to the line. Hulkenberg, P14 for him. Good job. And Ocon's in P9. And Ricciardo, P8. He's safe. So you got Nico Hulkenberg, Lance Stroll there, Kevin Magnussen, Valtteri Bottas, and Logan Sargent all out in the first part of qualifying. Alright, here comes Daniel Ricciardo in the RB. He's currently down in P14. He's currently not safe. He's not safe right now. He's headed through Sector 3 now. There's Zhou Guanyu. You got Zhou Guanyu behind him. Sergio Perez in P7. He's safe, but only just. Here comes Ricciardo. Time has now ran out. Time has run out here in Q2. Here comes Ricciardo. He's 6th in the speed track. Now 7th. Here he goes into the final chicane. What can Ricciardo get? Daniel Ricciardo. They're still crossing the line. Daniel Ricciardo. P8. He's currently safe. Now P9. Zhou Guanyu's in P10. He's now out. He's in P11. Now that Russell just crossed the line. And Fernando Alonso's in P5. Hamilton P4. Well, Charles Leclerc, Daniel Ricciardo, Esteban Ocon, Zhou Guanyu, and Alex Albon are all out in Q2. In the championship. Here he goes. He's headed out of Sector 2 now. Headed through to Sector 3. The speed trap is... He's 4th in the speed trap, 168 miles an hour, not 171. He's P1 currently. So, what's going to be the benchmark time? It's going to be the first car to come to the line. Here comes Norris. So, what's the time going to be? Lando Norris is going to have a 1 minute 34.1. And Max Verstappen, can he beat that? Let's see. He's currently down in P2, the leader of the championship. Here he comes. You got a Mercedes behind him as well. Verstappen. What's he going to do? Verstappen... P1, 1 minute 33.4. Alright, Hamilton's in P2 now. So Norris is down to 3rd. Alright. So there, and now Piastri's coming through. Oscar Piastri's in last place. So here he comes out of Sector 2 and onto Sector 3 now. Piastri's headed down the straight. What can Oscar Piastri do? Oscar Piastri. Here he comes. He's 7th in the speed trap. Alright. Here he comes through. He's got 64 points in the championship. Oscar Piastri. What can he do? Alright, P2 for Oscar Piastri. Alright, here's Carlos Sainz. He's right behind one of the McLarens. George Russell's coming to the line. That's his out lap. Alright. So he's currently just started his lap. Alright. 10 seconds to go. Lando Norris, he's gonna complete his final lap out on track. P6 for him. Alright, here we go. Oscar Piastri, Lando Norris, sorry, I got my drivers wrong. In the McLaren, here he comes. He's down in P6, as I mentioned earlier. Norris, P3, so he's currently in 3rd. On the 2nd row, Sainz, what can he do? P8, he stays there. And Russell in P7 currently. He's still headed through. And that's pretty much it. Alright. So Verstappen's on pole. Alright, Max Verstappen. He's on pole position here for the Canadian Grand Prix. So, he's ahead of Piastri, who's in P2, and Norris is in P3. Hamilton P4, Alonso P5, Perez is in P6, so Perez isn't really looking as good as his teammate, but he's doing the best he can with Red Bull. P7 for George Russell. Carlos Sainz is in P8, 9th for Gasly, and Yuki Tsunoda's down in P10 yet again.
So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday and he'll start from pole position. And Oscar Piastri completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Norris, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Perez, Russell, Sainz, Gasly, Tsunoda, Leclerc, Ricciardo, Ocon, Zhou, Albon, Hulkenberg, Stroll, Magnussen, Bottas, and Logan Sargent.